today. I am what God says I am. I am the head, not the tail. I am above only, not beneath. I am not a product of circumstances. I always know what to do. My past does not determine my future. Your beliefs becomes your thoughts. Your thoughts becomes your word. That's what the Bible says. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. Now, your words become your actions. And your actions becomes your habit. And your habit becomes your value. And your value becomes your destiny. Can you see different avenues through which mindsets are formed? Number one, family and upbringing. A lot of us, we got to know things we shouldn't know too early enough. For you to maintain good mindset on campus, find God and stay with God and get busy. I want you to look at yourself right now. What are the kind of things happening to you and what are the kind of friends you have? All of you will have the same kind of from today. When you feel good, say you feel good. It's so bad that some of us, we cannot even say that, okay, I'm going to be the next Bill Gates. I'm going to be the next richest man in Africa. You can't say, because if you say, you know, I will look at you, what's wrong with you? In your father's house, the only thing people have ever done is get a car and have wives. That is what shapes us, is personal experience. The successes we've had, the failures we've had, has a way of tying us down. It's so hard to forget failures, but success, we forget success easily. Media and technology, teaching, everybody's advising, everybody is counseling. Please ask yourself this question: what is the kind of content I'm listening to? Is this not very difficult for us to get inspiration? Yes, your mind is too corrupt. So when you close your eyes, what you are seeing is naked people, somebody with a gun, somebody slice somebody's throat. That's what you are seeing. Check what you are watching. Check what you are thinking. Check what you are eating on a daily basis. Cut it down. Hello there, how are you doing? It's my wonderful pleasure to have you guys with me today on another episode of the Mindset series. Has been your week? It's good to have you guys back with me. For all of us sharing and posting and commenting, thank you so very much. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you. We are going to start off with this conviction today. I am what God says I am. I am the head, not the tail. I am above only, not beneath. I am not a product of circumstances. I always know what to do. My past does not determine my future. I am what God says I am. Congratulations to you. So we're starting off with this part 2. Now the part 2 is actually titled How Mindset Comes In. How Mindset Comes In. Every human is a product of mindset. So far you have a mind, then you have a mindset. That is settled. So for that reason, this subject of mindset remains relevant to every sane human. Now, let me say this. Every human is not immune to this. What that means is this. If you have a positive mindset, to maintain it, you need an understanding of this subject. For you to change a negative mindset, if you know you have one, which everybody has one. And that's another thing again. People don't even know there's a negative mindset in place. It's also part of us that sometimes we don't even know that this mindset is not good. Every human has some right mindset as well as a wrong mindset that needs to be changed. I say that again. Every human has a wrong mindset and a right mindset. Unfortunately, the right mindset is lesser than the wrong mindset. And the right mindset needs to be maintained while the wrong mindset needs to be changed. However, how do you know when the mindset is wrong? Every human has battles to fight when it comes to mindset. It is not a win and for all, like I just have the mindset and that's end. No, it's a journey of win, fight cycle. But why? This is the reason why. So you might wonder, why do I have to keep fighting? Why do I have to keep working on my mindset? This is the reason why. Because different circumstances expose you to different people, different mindsets. Now, this mindset their mindset will literally want to come into yours. And that's why I'm talking about today. One of the parts, what we're doing today basically is talking about the channels through which mindset are formed. So how mindset is formed, you're going to see that. So far you are alive, so far you are going from places to places, you are meeting different people. It's a battle for you to maintain the positive mindset if you have one, and for you to change it. That's the truth of the matter. For example, you will meet new people at work, in school, when you get married. Every place you go to meet different people, and each of those people have different mindsets, so they will try to put theirs into yours. So there will be conflict. So it's a battle of the mind all the time. As we grow older, we see the world in another perspective, different from the way we see it when we're younger. A lot of us have this set of mindset when we're growing up. Oh, I'm going to be a lawyer, I'm going to be this. But along the line, something happened. It's a battle that you have to keep fighting and fighting. Your beliefs becomes your thought. Your thought becomes your word, and your word becomes your actions, and your action becomes your habit. Your habit becomes your value, and your value becomes your destiny. Wow. I'm going to say that again. Your beliefs becomes your thoughts. Your thoughts becomes your word. That's what the Bible says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. Now, your words become your actions, and your actions becomes your habit, and your habit becomes your value, and your value becomes your destiny. Can you see the whole thing? So how does mindset form? What are the channels? What are the different avenues through which mindsets are formed? Number one, family and upbringing. The person we grew up with, our parents or guardian, has a lot in our life. Most of us are product of our parents, whether positively or negatively. For you to break that cycle or whatever it is, you have to know more. Childhood is a period where mindset is being formed. The mind came plain. So the things that get there stays there. So parents, the things we say, the things we hear from our parents, the way we see them behave. A lot of us, the things we have seen about marriage from home has informed us, and it's so difficult to break it. The way we see wealth. People just say the love of money is the root of all evil, but the Bible actually says the love of money. But people don't remember that one that says the love of money. Just say the money is the root of all evil. So all this mindset affects some of us when we want to break the cycle. When you want to do this, you see, mindset is like a cord that pulls you. You feel like, okay, you are now in a place whereby they are talking about, yeah, it's good to be wealthy even as a young person, but the mindset you have is, okay, man, if I get wealthy, this is going to really happen to me, this and this and this. That is a mindset. You have a parent you have an upbringing where the father and the mother have some sort of issues. So there's a mindset you have seen about men. There's a mindset you have seen about women. The way we see our parents, the things our parents say to us really determines our values and our belief system. And that will model our whole destiny. Let me say this, some of us, even till death, we still have the traces of what our parents did. And let me say this caution here. Let's be careful of saying the truth when the recipient is not matured enough. See, truth given to an immature mind becomes a trap to that person. Yeah, the Bible says, and you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Well, the real truth is the word of God, or the real truth is Jesus himself, because he says, I am the way and truth and the life. So the truth is, the real truth the Bible is referring to here is Jesus, not just truth like somebody telling you the truth. When you are battling with some things and you are telling a young child you are telling a young child that the mind is not mature to process and cut off the irrelevant information or know how to constructively take something out of it. You are destroying a lifestyle. A lot of us, we got to know things we shouldn't know too early enough. The next thing is this: education. Formal education, schooling, and institution contribute to the development of the mindset by shaping our thinking, cognitive ability, social thinking, and provide exposure to different perspectives. There's a lot of mindset we have that when we get to school is going to change. But this can be good and can be the other way around. There are some people that have learned some terrible things that negate some values. So education really helps a lot. Really helps a lot. But the part I want to concentrate on really is not just the education itself, but the environment, institution. And this goes to everyone listening to me. Those of us in higher institution. See, I was talking to one of my students recently. I told him he's an A-level student. He's about going to the uni and he was asking for some advice. And I found out over time that destinies are really, they take turns in the uni or higher institution, whether college or whatever it is. That's where a lot of things happen. You see children that left home well brought up, everything, Christian parents, good background, all sorts of things. They have a religious background. They know how to behave. But when they go to school, everything changes. And we have also seen students that left home wayward, but they met God, they met this gathering of religious people on campus. So education, majorly school, has a way of shaping destiny. A lot of us, some of us, I had a good upbringing, especially through my mom, that really taught us a lot of things, devotion, sort of things. We knew about that. But when I got to school, I saw another dimension that really helped me till today. A lot of things helped me to today. It wasn't a smooth journey all through school, but I can tell you, it is a lot of things that helped me. In school, fellowship really helps a lot. And let me tell you this, if you are listening to this, I've been a student for years, and I've been tutor. I teach for years. I've seen different students from different places. There's no human that was born bad. There's no child that you see that is an armed robber, that when they gave out to him, he came with a gun. There's nobody. There's nobody that is doing something bad that they came with that thing. Something went wrong somewhere. So, and one of those places is our institution, because you have come from different background, different places. So and this is a sad thing. It is easier for the mind to absorb something bad. That's how bad it is. The mind quickly absorb bad things. That's why I used to tell people it's easier to destroy things than to build up something. A whole building can be built in 3 months. Within 35 minutes, it can be brought down. That's how it is. Be careful in the uni where you are right now. If you are a university student, which most of us are, in one way or that, be careful. Be careful. Let me give you this tip before I move on. There's a part of this series on that. For you to successful to maintain good mindset on campus, find God and stay with God and get busy productively. See, there's this common saying that an idle hand is the devil's workshop. Yes. If you are very busy, create a schedule that makes it difficult for you to be distracted. Go to fellowship, get busy. Most people, that if you see people when they start inviting you for sort of nonsense, they start misbehaving. It's because you are not doing anything. They see that you are available. In my little life over time, those that are close to me know that I have run a very busy schedule for a long time. I literally made it so that for me to be tempted is difficult, because there's something I have to do. So because of what I have to do, it has constrained me from doing anything, even when flesh wants to step in. Anywhere I travel to in the whole part of the world, anywhere I go to in any part of the world, I quickly look for a church immediately. When I moved down to the UK, we got to the UK on a Thursday. On the Saturday, we already went out searching for a church. That is how it is. So that, and not just get to the church and be going funny, just as a member, quickly got engaged in unit that will make me committed, so that when I feel like I want to relax, there's something I have to do. This is how you protect your destiny. So if you are on campus, don't just be a campus member. Be dedicated. Look for something to do in that team. I am begging you. Destinies are really being shaped on campus. A lot of things happen. Some people's destiny will break out, some people's destiny will break down. I pray yours will break up in the name of Jesus. Another channel that shape our minds are the peers we keep, our friends, and social environment. Interactions with friends and peers can shape mindset by introducing new ideas, beliefs, and behaviors. Company you keep determines what accompanies you. So it means now that I want you to look at yourself right now. What are the kind of things happening to you, and what are the kind of friends you have? All of you will have the same kind of result. Now, this is the problem. So all of you are confessing negativity. So all of you are confessing mediocrity, and you want to say something different, but you feel like I will not feel among if I say if they don't say what I say. So you also join them. You have people write exam. After the exam, you hear people saying that exam was terrible. Now, this person did very well, but he doesn't want to look odd. So he or she also say, oh boy, the exam hard. And he has forgotten that a man thinketh in his heart. And also your tongue has power. See, people come around and just say, oh boy, this country hard though, the job no easy. And you also join them to say that. If you don't want to say, just keep quiet. Why can't you be different? Now, this is the problem I have with generation. People that are saying negative things are bold. People that are saying immoral things are bold. People that are showcasing dirty, negative stuff are showcasing it. And people that are doing the right thing are keeping quiet. What's wrong with us? If somebody is playing a music that is dirty and detrimental to the brain, they will play it, bah, bah, bah. Only it is for you to play your own Christian music. Some of us, when our phone rings, your phone ring, and it is a Christian song, you quickly hide it. What's wrong with you? You are sick. I'm sorry, you are sick. Because somebody that is playing a dirty song plays it without unapologetically, and you have something that is adding value to life, you are keeping it. Something is wrong with you. Yes, if you are angry, I want you to be angry. Be angry. You are doing the right thing. Stand up for the right thing. How can people do it? And that explains why everything is immoral. People that are dressing in a bad way, they dress without, they don't care. But you that you are modest, you are careful to talk. From today, when you feel good, say you feel good. Of course, be modest about it. Don't let anybody talk you down. So, because if you don't keep quiet, my mentor, my father in the Lord will say, a closed man is a closed destiny. So, you just, okay, because everybody is saying something, I want to look pious, I want to keep quiet. Talk! Say the right thing. Another thing that shapes us is our culture and social norms. Some of us, the way the culture is, a man is meant to be this, nothing else. A woman is meant to be this, nothing else. And that fight us. Sometimes we want to break it. You've seen, for example, as I'm saying some things right now, there's a fight in your mind. Now, it was in the olden days that a woman is only a housewife. That has changed. But somebody can come from a culture whereby the only thing is a woman is just meant to be housewife, nothing else. So now she has gone to school. She has something in her head, and here she comes, got married to a man or in a setting whereby you are only meant to be a housewife. So there's a battle. So, or sometimes she just has to submit. I heard of a story of a student, very creative, and she was always crying. So a teacher asked her, what's wrong? She said once she's done with her A-level, instead of her to go into uni, she's going back to India to go and get married because they already prepared a husband for her. Now, this is a girl that has a bright future. Thank God they were able to intervene. Now she's a medical doctor in the United Kingdom. This is what I'm saying. Now, but if not that she was rescued somehow, that destiny would have been buried. So, cultural thing has kept some of us where we are. The way it is in our culture is that nobody goes beyond this. I cannot even say it. In fact, it's so bad that some of us, we cannot even say that, okay, I'm going to be the next Bill Gates. I'm going to be the next richest man in Africa. You can't say, because if you say, you know that we will look at it, what's wrong with you? In your father's house, the only thing people have ever done is get a car and have wives. That is the end. In your father's house, all women are only meant to open a shop, and that's the end of it. Nothing. I'm serious. I know I'm challenging a lot of mindsets right now. Well, that's what God has put in my mouth. I'm sorry. It's not me. It's the message God has put in my mouth for this generation. I have to say it. Another thing that shapes us is personal experience. This is very, very serious. The successes we've had, the failures we've had, has a way of tying us down, especially failures. It's so hard to forget failures, but success, we forget success easily. And I don't know why. The mind is so negative. I'm going to get to that maybe the next episode or the next one after that. It's so, do you know that when you feel good, you feel good for minutes, peradventure maybe a whole day, but you can feel bad for days, for weeks, for months. Some of us, we have memories that are still haunting us for years. A girl cheated on you once, and that shaped your mindset about girls for life. A guy cheated on you once, and that shaped your mindset for life. And this is certain. Because of that mindset you have, the mindset will keep replicating itself. So since you said now that all women, all men are this, and you know what happens? Mindset says, I will give to you the way I think it. As a man thinking is that so it is. So you have told us now. The mindset says, okay, since you believe that all women are like this, I will keep giving you that. So they will now say that, okay, they will now say that, okay, all the kind of men that kept coming, the kind of women that kept coming are like that, because that's what you are thinking. It's that simple. And that explains why we have bad things more, because you, from your experience or what somebody has told you, this is how they are, and you kept having that. You know, you can't deceive your mind. The external environment, when you say it out, the external environment, the factors around, check your mind inside. Does he meant what he's saying? Or if he meant it, we agree. If he doesn't meant it, we will follow what is inside him. Personal experience. What is that thing you have gone through that has left a scar? I'm going to be doing one of these series. I'll be talking about how we will detoxify our mind. Please don't miss it. This mindset series, like I told you from the beginning, is not what I sat down to think about. Yes, let me give one topic that's going to be trendy. Well, it's not even a trendy kind of topic, because it's a hammer breaking kind of it's a hammer sledgehammer kind of topic. So this mindset is to break somebody's mindset. What is that personal experience you have? Let go. And this is how it happens. Let me say this. The moment that past experience you have, you use it to interpret what somebody is saying, even though they don't mean it. So if the mindset you have about when a guy is very, very maybe eloquent, and that the last guy you had was eloquent, cheated. So when a new guy comes and he's also eloquent, your mindset is already that this one, that's how they used to behave. And this is it as a man thinketh. Even though that guy was not like that, you know what's going to happen? He will become like that. That's the sad part. Even though it was not like that, because that's what your mind is thinking, it will shape him to be what you are thinking. This is serious. If there's anything you have to change, this is November. Maybe the reason why you did not see the result, not maybe, the reason why you did not see the result you are supposed to see for 2023 is because you have not changed your mind. You are the real person in charge. There's something you have to change. If you can change your mindset, you have changed your life. For me to go to the next level, I have to change something here. And the last guy on my list, media and technology. This is the real undoing of this generation. Social media has taken over a lot of things. People are putting out thought every now and then. In this generation, everybody is teaching, everybody is advising, everybody is counseling. Somebody that should not be on screen at all. I'm saying that with all sense of responsibility. There's some people that are creating content, they don't have any business there. Because what they are pushing out is destroying destiny. But you know what? People are still downloading them, listening to them, watching them. So the books, movies, TV shows, most importantly, social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter. As we are watching those things, we are taking things in. This is a very, very serious thing that's happening in my generation. This is, some of us, what we are right now is product of social media. In fact, some of us, what is working around in social media? Garbages of this person, and some of us are following people we should not be following. There's some people that should not have followers. They should not have one single follower, because what value are they adding to life? But unfortunately speaking, people follow them a lot. I saw something sometimes on TikTok. I won't mention anybody's name right now. There's this guy that comes on TikTok. He doesn't do anything. He just shows his nose, puts some sort of terrible powder on his face, and makes him sound like a goat. And he has millions of followers. What is he doing that you are following him for? Unfortunately speaking, people that are releasing good things, shaping things for good, there's no follower. And you know, this shows me the kind of content, the kind of people we have. Because if we have 4.2 million people following somebody that is foolish, then we know we have 4.2 million people that are foolish only on that person. You see people that should not, they don't need to have followers. They don't have what it takes to have followers. What value are they adding? Or let me ask you, this person you have been watching, what value, tell me the good things. Some of the things people are teaching us, we are not even proud of it. Well, this generation is even proud of bad things anyways. We are proud of what you should not be proud of. Social media is one of the major tools, or let me say one of the major slave, or one of the major trap that has been used to trap the generation. If it's only 2 people that likes this and follows this page and their life changes, God is fulfilled. Have you forgotten that the path that leads to life is narrow? So there are only few people that can walk in there. So it's not expected to be wide in the first place. So it's okay. I'm an agent of truth, and that's what I'm going to stand for. What are you taking in? I want to ask this question sincerely. If you look at what you are watching on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Tweet, whatever it is, please ask yourself this question. What is the kind of content I'm listening to? Is it helping you? And this is one thing I want you to know. The mind is storing everything. If you're always watching, the only thing you are seeing is always about romance, and you think that's what you'll be thinking all the time. All you are watching is how to scam all the time. One day you'll become a scammer yourself. Some of us, we have become so negative. The only thing you are seeing in social media is how the story building that collapsed, the tragic plane crash. You just look, why does that kind of news entice you? But people don't know that they are getting something bad into their system. Now, the same person now want to imagine good stuffs. Do you know why some of us it's very difficult for us to get inspiration? Yes, your mind is too corrupt. So when you close your eyes, what you are seeing is naked people, somebody with a gun, somebody slicing somebody's throat. That's what you are seeing. Why? Because that's what you fed your mind with. So some of us too don't think that those people that have inspiration, people that get inspiration, go and ask them what they do. One of the things that they don't dwell much on this garbage you are dwelling on. They stay away from some things. So the mind is clear. Their creativity can come alive. If you will be creative, it is you that you will create. Do you know how many people have learned terrible? Some people are learning rituals online. Now, they are learning rituals online. Yes, there was one guy that was caught some time ago that killed his girlfriend for ritual. Where did he learn it? Online. This new week, check what you are watching. Check what you are thinking. Check what you are eating on a daily basis. Cut it down. God bless you. I want you to please, this is a hard video, I know, but that's what it is. The truth is meant to be bitter, all right? But it's going to make your belly sweet. It can be bitter, but it's going to make you happy later. You will thank God that you are watching this. You're going to bless God for this, all right? Thank you so much for being with me. If this video makes sense to you, please share it. It's a good thing that we are sharing this with ourselves. So share this to somebody. If it blesses your heart, share with somebody. If it challenges you, share it, because for you to challenge you, that means it is probing you. Share it with somebody. Thank you so much for being with me. God bless you. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye.